Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 20 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. This week the Jets have a date in the desert with the Arizona Cardinals. Now in his sophomore campaign in the NFL, Kyler Murray has put up some pretty good numbers and has the number 6 offense in the league. The majority of that success is the running ability of David Johnson. So the run defense of the Jets, minus their star defensive tackle Quinnen Williams, since his injury is going to keep him out for another month or so, will need to find a way to corral him just a bit. The defense, not counting the weaker line, is going to put Sam Darnold and the passing attack of the Jets to the test, as if that wasn't the case last week with Jalen Ramsey having a banner day in Jacksonville. Let's find out if New York can avoid disaster in the desert as they face off against the Cardinals here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Cardinals start out the game with the ball at their own 23-yard line out of the shotgun. Murray throws incomplete, intended for Andy Isabella. Handoff goes to Johnson up the middle, and he gets nowhere. 3rd and 11. Dropping back, Murray lets it fly, and it's knocked away by Tremaine Johnson. Now the Jets start out at the 39-yard line. Bell takes it up the right side numbers and has a 9-yard pickup. Second and inches, and he gets the ball again and crosses the line to gain for the first down. Now at the 47, pass goes out to Herndon, complete out to the 40-yard line of the Cardinals, and the Jets take a timeout, just taking too much time deciding what to do on 4th down. Darnold keeps it and gets the first down. Now in the shotgun, Darnold goes down. Chandler Jones gets to him back at the 47. 3rd and 17. Back to pass. Darnold goes long, and it's broken up by Budda Baker, intended for Chris Herndon. The punt drops inside the 5 and down at the 3-yard line. So Murray and company start out in a big hole. Pass going out to Grant. Tackled immediately by Copeland, and Ryan Grant is still down. Taking him back to the locker room to have a look at what seems to be an arm. On 2nd and 10, they try a jet sweep to Andy Isabella, and he is tackled for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11, the give is to Johnson up the middle, and Anderson makes the play, tackling him at the line of scrimmage. So after multiple failed drives, Darnold passes across the middle, and it's complete to Quincy Enunwa at the 49-yard line of the Cardinals. That brings us to the end of a scoreless first quarter. Now with an injury update, let's go to Eurocat, baby.
The Cardinals will be without wide receiver Ryan Grant for at least the rest of the game. The doctors have said that he suffered a badly sprained elbow, and pending how the rehab goes starting tomorrow will depend on how much time is spent on the sideline. Hakeem Butler, the second-year man out of Iowa State, will be seeing some action while Grant is out of commission.
Thank you for that report, and that is a much better news than it could have been. Mending from severely sprained anything can take some time, and for the Cards' sake, let's hope it isn't too long. Now picking up at the start of the second quarter, Darnold drops back, throws again over the middle, this time to Bell, complete for a 7-yard gain. Up the middle goes Bell, and he has the first down to the 32 of the Cardinals. Passing this time, Darnold goes over the middle to Quincy Enunwa again, and he is down inside the red zone at the 12. Letting the pass fly into the end zone. Touchdown, Jamison Crowder. That gives the Jets the first score of the evening. And they made it look pretty easy driving down the field the way they did. Crowder splitting the defensive backs on the slant pattern, and it's 7-0 Jets. After Arizona 3 and out, it's Jamison Crowder again down to the 28-yard line. Bell takes it over the right side to the 25. After a holding call, it's now 3rd and 16. Darnold throws over the middle, incomplete, broken up by Jordan Hicks. On for the 3 points is Pinedo, and he gets his kick blocked. As you'll see on the replay, Christian Campbell comes flying in there and knocks that ball away before it can get very far at all. And the Cardinals take over. 2nd and 12 now. Murray being chased and is dropped in the backfield. Ja'Kai Polite gets him back at the 33. Johnson up the middle on a draw play, and he doesn't get all that far. 4th and 16, they have to punt. Now the Jets. The give is to Bell up the middle, getting 8 yards. At the 33, Darnold back to pass, completes it over the middle to Herndon. He gets the first down out to the 40-yard line. Again, Bell up the middle, tripped up as he gets to the 45. Darnold back to pass, completes it to Herndon. How did he get that pass? Down to the 40-yard line of the Cardinals. Bell goes up the middle for a 7-yard gain. Darnold over the middle, and that one was Jamison Crowder and Quincy Enunwa ran into each other and caused an incompletion, and they have to kick the field goal, which is good. It's 10-0 just before the 2-minute warning. After another Arizona 3 and out. Across the middle is complete down to the 25-yard line. Quincy Enunwa makes the grab. Darnold throws. Complete to Herndon, and he has the touchdown. A 25-yard play-action pass, and Chris Herndon has his first score of the night. If you look on the replay, there is just nobody on that side of the field. Herndon has clear sailing all the way into the end zone. That puts the Jets up 17-0 at halftime. What a defensive clinic the Jets are putting on so far tonight. They've allowed the Cardinals just 26 total offensive yards. And if the offense can continue to put points on the board, we should see a complete blowout in this game. Can Arizona make a comeback with the Jet defense playing as well as they are? Stay with us to find out, because we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back, everyone, to State Farm Stadium and second half coverage of our game between the Jets and the Cardinals. The Cardinals were stopped cold in the first half. Can they turn that around and make this a game? The Jets have the ball first, starting out at their own 21-yard line. Darnold hands off to Bell, and he gets a couple up the right side. 2nd and 7 now. Darnold throws over the middle, complete to Quincy Enunwa for the first down at the 33. 2nd and 9, and Darnold is dropped. Again, Chandler Jones makes the play for the second time this evening, coming through completely unblocked. That one goes sailing over the top of Quincy Enunwa and just about intercepted. 4th down, and the Jets have to punt. Give is now to Johnson, up the middle for a couple. Now 2nd and 6. Over the middle, complete to Williams. He fumbled the football, and Leonard Williams picks it up, and he fumbles it. Picked up finally by Justin Pugh of the Cardinals, and Nathan Shepard is being escorted back to the locker room, and here comes the booth review of the play. Oh, and Leonard Williams gets hit. Wow, by Murray, of all people. What a hit that he put on him, jarring the football loose, and it looked like a fumble to me. And it is Arizona football. So now from their own 37, the delayed handoff goes to Johnson up the middle, has lots of room into Jet territory at the 45. Johnson finding a little more daylight here at the start of the 2nd half. Murray back to pass and is dumped. Henry Anderson gets to him at the 48. 3rd and 13. Another delayed handoff to Johnson, and he is absolutely stuffed. Getting tackled for a 1-yard loss. Now the Jets take over at their own 20. Darnold back to pass, takes way too long, and is finally sacked. Trent Murphy getting to him back at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 22. Darnold over the middle, complete to Nunwa. He has the 1st down all the way out to the 33. 6 receptions for 120 yards now. Bell goes up the right side numbers and out to the 38 for a 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 5. The throw goes over the middle to Bell, and he has another 1st down inside Cardinal territory at the 41. Now on 3rd and 14. Donald goes long, and it's intercepted. Patrick Peterson is on the loose, running up the right-hand side of the field, and tackled finally at the 36. Peterson now with his 3rd interception of the season. Now Murray from 36-yard line out of a pistol formation. Drops back and decides to run, has the 1st down all the way out to midfield. And that's what makes him so dangerous as a quarterback. Blake Cashman meets Johnson in the hole for no gain on the play. Now to the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Murray throws complete out to Williams, and he has a 1st down for the Cardinals. From the 37, completes it to Christian Kirk, and he fumbled the football. Recovered by Henry Anderson, and that brings the Cardinal drive to a close. Jamal Adams with yet another forced fumble. Bell goes up the left numbers, and he has a 9-yard gain. Patrick Peterson is injured. They're taking him back to the locker room to find out a little bit more information. We'll try and get you an update on that. Bell goes up the middle for another 1st down for the Jets. For another injury update, let's go to Eurocat, baby.
We have the same injury to 2 players this time. For the Cardinals cornerback, Patrick Peterson, and on the other side, backup defensive tackle Nathan Shepard, both have a shoulder muscle tear. Each sideline has reported that their player will be out for 4 to 5 weeks healing. Heavy blows to both defenses. Arizona, because it's their star cornerback, and for the Jets, it's their backup defensive tackle. New York will be back to utilizing their 3rd-string defensive tackle, Mike Purcell, and Arizona has yet to name a semi-permanent fill-in for Peterson.
Thank you for that report, and even worse for the Cardinals is that if they miss the postseason, which is likely for them unless something big really happens, It means Peterson will be out for the rest of the season. Not good at all. That also brings us to the end of a scoreless third quarter here in the desert. The roof open here in mid-November, making for a beautiful night here in Glendale. 1st and 10 for Donald and company, throwing over the middle, complete to Rogers at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 4. Donald on the quick pass over the middle, complete to Jamison Crowder for first down to the 45. Bell goes up the middle for a 6-yard gain. Now the pass complete to Foster down to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 13 now. Darnold throws to a wide open Foster down to the 15. The Jets now in the red zone. 2nd and 8. Darnold passes complete to Herndon, and he's down to the 5-yard line and has another 1st and goal for the Jets. Bell goes up the middle, only gets a yard on 1st down. On 3rd and goal, Darnold drops back, throws over the middle, knocked down by Hassan Reddick, but they're calling it a touchdown to Quincy Enunwa. What a play. I don't quite understand that one. Looked to me like a clear breakup by Hassan Reddick. And the Jets get 6 points out of it. Now on for the extra point is Pinedo. And it's off to the right. So he misses yet another extra point, and Coach Dale is not happy. Out of the shotgun, Murray from his 25-yard line runs out of time, taken down by Darrell Roberts. His 3rd tackle on the evening. 3rd and 14, and Murray is corralled yet again by Henry Anderson back at the 13-yard line this time. After a short Arizona punt, Darnold has the ball at the 48. Bell goes up the middle, spins, has the 1st down to the 36 of the Cardinals. Darnold passes, quick slant. Crowder has the reception to the 28. 2nd and 3. Darnold pitches it out to Bell. He spins and gets to the 25 for a 1st down. Cannon takes it forward, loses the football. Recovered by Coley, and they're going to call a push in the back against Mike Hilton after the recovery, so it is still Arizona football at the 12-yard line. Murray takes off, and he's dangerous out here. Oh, and he gets tackled by Leonard Williams for a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1. Over the middle, complete to David Johnson. He has the 1st down, but that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 23-0. Murray back to pass again. Throws out to the flats, and Johnson gets out to the 26. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. Out of the shotgun, Murray back to pass. Can't find anyone. Finally lets it fly. And is that complete on the sideline? A 23-yard reception to Hakeem Butler. Murray can't find anybody. Throws out to Johnson. Williamson misses the tackle. And finally, Johnson is brought down at the 40-yard line. And on 2nd and 12, Murray is tackled for a loss again. 3rd and 21. The throw long and incomplete to Butler, covered by Brian Poole. Now all the Jets have to do is take a knee, and this one should be over. Lots of work for Coach Kingsbury to do, and the score is 23-0. I'm not sure if Arizona woke up here in the second half or not, but the Jets were definitely slowed down here in the final half. That could have spelled disaster for the Jets had the Cards been able to do anything offensively to even the score. We had kind of a yawner second half as each offense was held to just under 100 yards. While Sam Darnold did throw an interception in the game and couldn't reach the 60% completion mark, he threw for 3 touchdowns tonight. Not his best performance, but it definitely got the job done. For the running game, Bell got his 20-plus touches and came in just under the century mark at 98 yards. Not a banner day, but it should keep him near the top of the rushing category. Is Quincy Enunwa settling into the slot receiver job or what? He's racking up the yards, that's for sure. Robert Foster had a couple of drops in the game tonight, and had he held on to them, it would have boosted his worth as a receiver a lot. On the defensive side, I think Henry Anderson had his game of the year. 9 total tackles, and 3 of them were for sacks. Just shows you how fast Anderson can get around, since Kyler Murray is a very mobile quarterback. Williamson, Cashman, and Jenkins all got in the backfield twice for tackles, as the linebackers played a big role in stopping the Cards tonight. Falling off the pace tonight was Jamal Adams with just 1 forced fumble. Oh, isn't that a shame that he didn't get more forced fumbles? I almost thought that Eddie Pinedo was going to have a perfect night kicking the ball, but then came that missed extra point at the tail end of the game and spoiled it all. Hopefully he'll get better with just a few games to go in the season, or I would think his job will be in the wind. And talking about Jamal Adams, remember that he was a breakout king this week and actually had a good enough performance with that forced fumble to boost his development to superstar X-Factor ability. That also gets him enough XP to bump him to another high, and he's now a 94 overall. With the contract that he signed with the Jets, I'm sure he's going to see a 99 overall before his career is done. Other notables that get upgrades this week are wide receiver Quincy Enunwa. That gets a bump in his deep threat skill, I would think, just because the Jets want to boost his release attribute a bit. He does get that boosted, although only by 1 point. Now an 80 overall, he's turning out to be a solid slot receiver for the Jets. Ja'Kai Polite gets a power rusher upgrade just because that boosts his power moves attribute, and he gets a +2 in that category. Tight end Richard Rodgers gets an upgrade and makes a good haul. I just wonder how much more he'll improve being at the tail end of his prime years, though. The last of the notables is rookie right tackle Michael Winkler, getting an agile upgrade to 75 overall. Still with a hidden development rate, Coach Dale has been playing him a little more as the game comes to a close in order to progress him just a bit faster. He needs to be able to take the reins next season at either the tackle or guard spot, which hasn't been identified quite yet. But let me know in the comments below where you think he should be plugged in, because that's up in the air now. By the way, defensive tackle Nathan Shepard will be out for the next 4 to 5 weeks with that shoulder tear, and if all goes well, he'll be back for the playoffs. For now, it's back home for the Jets to face another NFC West opponent in the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are tied with the Cardinals at the bottom of the West Division, but that doesn't mean that they can't play spoiler to the postseason aspirations of the Jets. Jared Goff, now in his 5th season in the NFL, is a challenging quarterback for the Jets defense. He has a superstar at halfback in Todd Gurley and a supporting cast in the receiving corps that could seriously test the Jets defense. Los Angeles does have some soft spots in their O-line, and New York needs to be able to take advantage of that if they can. The defense is definitely a mixed bag of talent, but the Jets need to stay away from Aaron Donald's side of the field in the running game, and throwing deep against these safeties may be problematic. That's going to do it here in the desert and bring an end to another episode of the New York Jets franchise here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos as they come out. After another outstanding night for the Jets defense, New York leaves the desert with a shutout win over the Cardinals. Can they keep up this level of performance going against Todd Gurley and company? Can Sam Darnold have an interception-free game this next week? It's possible if he spreads the ball around, and whatever he does, be careful against McCourty and Johnson in the secondary of the Ram defense. To find out how successful New York can be, plan on being with us as the Jets host the Rams back in MetLife Stadium, and until then, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.